have argued that the verdict is going to have a chilling effect on domestic violence victims, and it's a blow to the Me Too movement.
I think our response to that is we encourage any victim to come forward. Domestic violence doesn't have a gender.
Camille Vasquez rages on Amber Heard for turning Me Too into a big joke. Camille Vasquez is adamant that Amber Heard's loss in a high-profile defamation trial has no connection to and will not have any ramifications for the Me Too movement. Is she right? What else has she said on the issue? Keep watching to find out more. Vasquez and her colleague Benjamin Chu, who both represented Depp during the recent multi-million-dollar suit, have been giving a number of television interviews to discuss the case. Depp won the trial against ex-wife Heard, which came about after she wrote a 2018 op-ed stating she was a survivor of domestic violence. Chu and Vasquez have been answering a number of questions relating to the trial, the key to victory in the case, the effect social media had, and how they got Kate Moss to testify. One topic that has come up during multiple interviews is the damage the case could cause to the Me Too movement, potentially preventing other victims from coming forward. Vasquez believed that's an unrelated issue to the Depp versus Heard trial.
We encourage any victim to come forward. Domestic violence doesn't have a gender.
Vasquez said on Good Morning America. Host George Stephanopoulos stated victim advocates argued the verdict is going to have a chilling effect on domestic violence victims and would be a blow to the Me Too movement. Responding to whether she thought the trial and verdict could be seen as a setback to the Me Too movement, Vasquez said,
We do not. We believe that the verdict speaks for itself. The facts are what they were. The jury made a unanimous decision based on those facts.
In another interview, this time with Savannah Guthrie on The Today Show, the topic of Me Too came up again. People have wondered whether there is a larger resonance to this trial, whether it sends a message. Do you see any larger message beyond the case you tried? Guthrie asked. No, frankly, we don't. Vasquez curtly replied. We're here to talk about the case that we tried, right? We encourage all victims to come forward, have their day in court, which is exactly what happened in this case. After the trial ended, and again after the verdict came in, countless opinion pieces were written in news outlets discussing the case in relation to the Me Too movement. What this case said about the movement and its future was widely discussed online and continues to be. During this trial, a viral thread started online discussing where men ruined by the Me Too movement were now. The thread found that most of them are continuing to have successful careers. Right-wing political commentator Candace Owens, however, accused Heard of benefiting from the Me Too movement. She wrote in a tweet in April, "I'm on record calling Amber Heard a liar from day one. Many people don't realize that an abusive sociopath was able to seamlessly destroy a man because of the Me Too campaign." After the verdict was announced, Heard said the result was a setback for other women. It sets back the clock to a time when a woman who spoke up and spoke out could be publicly shamed and humiliated. It sets back the idea that violence against women is to be taken seriously, she said in a statement. In an interview with the George Stephanopoulos of Good Morning America, Ben initially told the host that their client was over the moon and continued saying it was like the weight of the world has been taken off his shoulder. Regarding this, a user on Twitter wrote, "I'm not a lawyer, but there cannot be anything more challenging for a lawyer than cross-examining a full-on sociopath. Camille Vasquez deserves all the accolades she receives from this. She was amazing and fearless." Camille Vasquez and Ben Chu respond to the suggestion that the verdict will have a chilling effect on domestic violence victims and that it's a blow to the Me Too movement. "Abuse has no gender," Camille Vasquez tweeted another. This user said, "Camille Vasquez made a great point. In the case of Johnny Depp, no one echoed the allegations made. In fact, the opposite. Many of Johnny Depp's exes spoke up for him, some through sworn testimony. Me Too was weaponized by Amber Heard to further abuse JD." That is all we have time for in this video. Let us know what you think in the comments below. Do you agree with Camille that the case hasn't hurt the Me Too movement? Don't forget to like and subscribe.